Revenue means today, my dear student, I am Alok Rabe once again. Welcome to you on this video. So today I have brought another video, right? That is on chapter 7. That is revenue. So my dear student, today I am going to make a presentation of revenue. So revenue means income to business firm by selling number of unit of commodity, or we can say it is a price paid to buy a commodity by the consumer. It is a price paid to buy a commodity by the consumer. So total revenue. So in economics there are three types of revenue in economics: total revenue, average revenue, marginal revenue. There are three types of revenue we have. So first of all, we will discuss about the total revenue. It means total amount of money received after selling number of units of a commodity by a business firm. Right. So this is the first concept. Then second is, its formula is TR is equal to price into units of commodity sold. Right. Then second is average revenue. It means revenue per unit of output. It means revenue per unit of output. Right, formula is AR is equal to TR upon Q, or we can say it is average of total revenue. It is average of total revenue, then marginal revenue. Marginal, then third is marginal revenue. It means additional revenue generated after selling one more unit of output. Addition to total revenue by selling one more unit of output by a firm. its formula is MR is equal to TR n minus TR n minus 1. Right. So this is called marginal revenue. My dear student, now then the next question comes, generally very important question comes. Explain TR with the help of table and diagram. So the next question comes with the help of explain TR with the help of table and diagram. Concept of TR. Concept of total revenue. Right? This concept we can explain with the help of table and diagram. TR is total amount of money received by a business firm by selling number of units of a commodity. Number of units of a commodity. Formula you already know. TR is equal to price into Q. Price means price, T means price, Q means number of units of a commodity. Right, we can explain it with the help of table and diagram. Right, table. Generally, my dear student, price of the commodity remain fixed, right? Whatever may be the amount of commodity or unit you sold in the market, the price remain fixed. So, table units of commodity. One, two, three, four, five. AR. Price. The name of price is also AR. It is fixed. That is 10 rupees. Then every, whether you sell one, whether you sell 2, 3, 4, 5, the price always remain fixed. That is called average revenue also. So TR rupees 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Right. See, this is TR. In this way we can find out the TR. Right. So we can make a diagram also. Now, see, at first unit PR is 20, first 10, second is 20, third 30, fourth 40, fifth 50. Join these ones. This is TR. Right. TR is increasing at constant rate because price is fixed. TR is increasing at constant rate because price or AR is fixed in perfectly elastic market. Right. Hence it is increasing at constant rate in this market. AR and MR is also remain same, right? Because this is a perfectly elastic market. Average revenue. Next concept was concept of average revenue. It means average revenue per unit of output, right? Its formula is AR TR divided by Q. Q means number of unit of output. So it is average. It is average of TR. So we can also explain it with the help of table and diagram. Right. So in this table we can take this example table. We can make two columns, units, then units of commodity, number second column we can make average revenue, which is also called price. In a perfectly competitive market, price remain fixed. That is, whether you sell 1 unit of output, 3 units, 4 units, 5 units, price will remain same. Price will remain same for the all unit. Consumer whether one item, 1 unit, 2 units, or 3 units, 4 units, 5. Price will remain same. Price will remain same. So this diagram is very easy for the students. Right? It remain fixed in perfectly competitive market then AR. Right? Whether you buy 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 units, it will remain same. So it remains parallel to horizontal x-axis. Right? It remains parallel to x-axis. Right? See, or it is a horizontal line which is parallel to x-axis. Right? The price will remain fixed in a perfectly competitive market. There will be no change in the price. This is called, AR. Right? So my explanation: whether a consumer purchases 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 unit, AR will increase at constant rate, and it will remain parallel to x-axis. So this is a very simple explanation of AR. Then the next concept is concept of MR. The MR is also remain fixed. We can show here. It is an addition to total revenues. It is an addition to total revenue by selling 1 more unit of output. It is addition to total revenue by selling 1 more unit of output by a firm. Its formula is MR is equal to TR n minus TR n minus 1, TR n minus TR n minus 1. So we can also define it with another method, that is, it means additional revenue generated from the sale of 1 more unit of output, or we can say it is an additional revenue generated by the business firm by selling 1 more unit of output. So diagram and table of the MR in a perfectly competitive market will remain same as MR. So in a perfectly competitive market, MR and AR both are equal, that is 10, 10, 10, and MR will also be parallel to x-axis, and it increases at constant rate. It increases at constant rate. So this is a case of perfectly competitive market in which price remain fixed and no seller is in the position of changing price or lowering the price, because the profit is totally normal profit, or you can say minimum profit. So we can make one combined diagram of of 3 also, right? This is a combined diagram. This is TR, this is MR is equal to AR, right? X, Y, TR, AR, MR. Number of units. Number of units sold, right? So this is another way to present all the 3 concepts together, right? So in a perfectly competitive market, all the 3 costs will increase at constant rate. TR will be rising upward, MR and AR will be increasing at constant rate, right? In monopoly it is different. In monopoly it is different. In monopoly market, perfectly competitive market. First we have discussed with the perfectly competitive, second is monopoly. In monopoly, a firm is price maker. A firm is price maker because it has no other competitor in the market. So my dear student, remember that in a monopoly there is a single seller and it is working for earning the highest amount of profit. If he will keep high price, then the revenue earned by him will be low. If he will slightly decrease the price, the revenue earned by him will be more. So in a monopoly it is a market situation in which single seller exists and he is price maker. Monopoly, it is a market situation price maker. Therefore, my dear student, in a firm, the TR is TR this is the shape of TR. TR is in the beginning increases that TR increases at a rapid rate. After that it start falling. Right? Why? Why? Because AR in the beginning TR increases and then start increasing at diminishing rate, and after reaching its highest point start falling, because in order to sell number of units of output, a producer has to decrease the price. When the producer decrease the price, my dear student, TR starts falling, right? So remember, this is monopoly. The TR curve increases in the beginning, then it started increasing at diminishing rate, then afterward it will start falling, because MR starts falling, and after reaching at B point, it becomes 0, and after that, if the production will be continued, right, MR will become negative, right? So this is the reason, this is a condition. This is not in our course, but I have just given you a slide diagram, right, so that you can understand between what is monopoly and what is perfectly competitive market. I am not elaborating more, right? Then there is one more type of market that is called monopolistic competition market. In this market form, right, the same type of diagram you will find, but the curve AR and MR are slightly different. It is a market situation in which large number of buyers and sellers exist selling heterogeneous product. Advertisement costs are positive, hence AR and MR curve is more elastic and downward sloping as shown in the diagram below, which I am going to make. It is a market situation in which large number of buyers and sellers exist. Large number of buyer and seller exist selling differentiated goods. Which are different in color, shape, size, technique, system, etc. In this market, selling cost exists. And a firm can influence price up to some extent. Right. So its AR curve and MR curve are more elastic. Which means if there will be slight change in price, the demand of the product will increase more. So this is the difference between AR curve. There is a difference between AR curve and MR curve. Right? So this is also not a part of our course. Right? So my dear student, so now I will end my topic here and your topic is completed here. After that there are 3-4 formulas which are related with these topics, right, which will enable you to find out the numericals. Thank you.